Segment, our personal injury attorney, Stewart Vance, is in the studio. He's ready to take your questions live on the air. You can give us a call at that number on your screen, 420-9732. Easy way to remember that is just 420-WSFA. We do have one caller on the line, Cleve in Montgomery. Go ahead, Cleve, with your question.
Hey, I would just want to talk to Ms. Vance. My wife was in an accident 2 years ago, and we've been trying to get away from this lawyer, and he's been trying to hold us in for the last 2 years. What we need to do to get away from him.
Well, Cleve, I'm sorry you're having that experience with an attorney that you selected, but the 2 years part concerns me. If nothing has been filed in court by that attorney and the 2 years has actually come and gone, you may be in trouble because you can't file something after 2 years. If that attorney has and should have filed something, you would have to terminate the attorney agreement and then to find other counsel for yourself. But a couple things to think about. I would first find out, did they file something to protect you and your wife's claim? Assuming that they did, which they should have done, and you terminate them, get another attorney, they may have a right to file an attorney's lien on what they're going to claim they did for your case. If you're still not happy with them, don't let that deter you in terminating them, going to another attorney. That's just something that's going to come up. We have people who have fired other attorneys come to us. There's an issue where the other attorney makes a claim against whatever had the resolution. Sometimes that claim is successful, but most of the time that claim can be minimized with the new attorney. If it's us or somebody else, they could work that out with the court or between themselves. It doesn't affect you. It doesn't mean if you signed a contract with a lawyer for 40%, 50%, whatever it was, 30%, when you go to a new attorney and you sign a fee contract, they're not going to double ding you for the attorney's fees. It's one attorney's fee. It's just a matter of the argument may be the first attorney may have a claim to some or all of what they say they earned, and then the rest to the other attorney. But don't let that deter you from getting the right counsel that you need for you and your wife. So I hope that gave you some direction, Cleve. Find out if they filed something, and then you can go from there.
And that brings up a really interesting question, though, because I think a lot of us just assume that we can trust whichever attorney that we hire. And a lot of times we hire an attorney without really knowing a lot about that background. What are some things we can do to protect ourselves as we enter into an agreement with an attorney in the first place?
Yeah, that's a great point. I mean, as everybody knows, I mean, I advertise a lot. We're everywhere, but we're available. Come in and sit down and talk to us. It may just be a personality thing. You may not like whoever else you talk to. I want folks to be comfortable with our firm. We have a staff that I think is very friendly and accommodating, and we know what we're doing. I've been doing this almost 30 years, so I know this area of law. So that's one thing you want. You want to make sure you pick somebody that knows the area of law that you're dealing with. I'm not going to tell you how to do a will or a trust. That's not what I do. I would get you to a lawyer that does that. So that's first. Find out if it's the type of law that you need. And then their experience is an issue. Everybody you can search online and find reviews. I would point out to everybody reviews are important, but I think you should put them hand in hand with, is that person right for me? I mean, we have really good reviews from our former clients and current clients, so that's good. Go look at that. But don't let that be the only decision. Come in and sit down and talk with us, and we'll guide you through where you need to be. So that's like anything you're buying. Make sure you're comfortable with it before you sign anything, or like Cleve had, if it wouldn't turn out what it needs to be, don't be afraid to take the next step. Ask how to get out of that, like we just talked about.
Well, when it comes to you are always welcoming for people to just at least give you a call or come in and sit down before they sign any agreement at all. How can we get in touch with you?
Yeah, absolutely. It's as easy as dialing 3 for me, 333-3333. Go to our website, thevancelawfirm.com. Walk in our office. If I'm there, I'm happy to come sit down and talk with you. I met with a guy this morning and did the same thing face to face. So I'm available. We're available. Call us.
Good to know. Thank you, Stewart. Always good to see you.